when Korach came to contest all the appointments that Moshe Rabbeinu had made, and he wanted the Kuna Gedolah. That's what he felt. The B'chorim should have the priesthood. So Moshe Rabbeinu says, Rab Lochem b'nei Levi. So Rashi asks, Korach shepikeach hoyo, it's quoting Chazal, Marol ishtus zeh. Korach, who is a wise man, how does he get involved in such foolishness? So Chazal tell us, Einu hitaso, his eye had misled him. Rosh al sheles gedolo yotzi mimeno, he saw a chain of special people descending from him. Shmuel HaNovi was his grandson. Sheshokol kineg Moshe v'Aaron. Omar b'shvilo ani nipmat. In his merit, because of him, I will be saved. Chovdal mishmors omdos mibonov mnei kula misnabim ruach hakodesh. So if he would die, how's it possible that all these special people descend from him? So evidently, it's clear that that he will be the one to survive the fire pans with the incense offering. Now the question is, but Moshe understood what happened. So Chazal tell us, Ulefi sholach Moshe lepischo shel doson v'avirom, because Moshe initially at the end, he was willing to forego his honor and give it a last chance, and he went to the entrance of the tent of Dosan Aviram. Zocha lahatzil arbot tzadikim midin shel Gehenim. He saved 4 tzadikim from the judgment of Gehenim. Shlosha b'nei Korach, 3 were b'nei Korach, the sons of Korach. V'on ben Peles. Maschus hoyo b'yodon shel b'nei Korach. She notes what merit did they have, they should be saved. Shebishoshu yosh meitzel Korach avim. When they were sitting alongside their father Korach, Rowan is Moshe. They see Moshe come in. V'koshim es pneim bakarka, and they pressed their faces against the ground because they were ashamed. Omru, what should they said to themselves? Im namod b'nei Moshe Rabbeinu nogin bizoyin ba'avinu. Then we're disgracing our father. If we stand to acknowledge Moshe Rabbeinu's greatness, and we're disgracing our father, ukvar nitztavinu al kibur oveim. Torah says kaberis avicha esimecho. So we're violating that. Vim lo namod. But if we don't stand, kvar ksiv, and they say vatokum, you have to acknowledge Torah greatness. Mutav shenamod me Moshe Rabbeinu. Avo bish anu nogin bizoyin bavin. Better we should stand for Moshe, although we're disgracing our father. Osa shor hirchishu es libam b'tshuva. As a result of what they did, they had stirrings of tshuva, and they did tshuva because of this. So this was the schus. Moshe Rabbeinu entering into the tent, seeing Moshe Rabbeinu, and they acknowledged him despite disgracing their father. They merited, there should be stirrings of tshuva. So in what schus were they able to do tshuva? A person who's so deeply embedded in sin, he's too far gone. But because they did something extraordinary, in that schus, Hashem gave them the ability to have a sensitivity, a stirring in the heart to do tshuva. And because they did tshuva, therefore there was Shmuel HaNovi, who was the equivalent of Moshe and Aaron, and therefore all these families of Leviim were due to this. We see something phenomenal over here. A person does one act, acknowledging Moshe Rabbeinu. Who anointed Shaul HaMelech? Shmuel HaNovi. Who anointed David? Shmuel HaNovi. He was the prophet. And the Bezdin of the Masorah who transmitted the Masorah from Sinai, that was Bezdin of Shmuel HaNovi. That was his Bezdin. Because they acknowledged Moshe Rabbeinu, that's the only reason why they did tshuva. If they wouldn't have tshuva, they would have perished with the rest of them. There wouldn't have been a Shmuel, and there wouldn't have been all those descendants. So when we speak about schus avos, people who are so far gone, say, how does a person like this do tshuva? For the past 8 generations, they were totally detached from Torah, from Yiddishkeit. How does it happen? You never know. There may have been one action, and because of that one action, that activates and causes stirrings of tshuva, even in a great-grandchild, that the person should come back and be a Torah Jew.